Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors. Welcome back to GI TV. My name is Tim. Thanks for joining me for another episode of What Else Is There? The program where we broaden your horizons to show you comparable alternatives to the guns that you're already interested in. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the M4 RIS. There is a plethora of M4s with rail systems on the market that come that way from the factory, and some of the most popular guns in that model series are made by KWA. The SR7, the SR10, and the SR12 are very popular AEGs, so popular in fact that they're not always available year-round. So what do you do if you're interested in a KWA RIS, M4 RIS, and it's not available? Well, you can take a look at some of these other guns that I'm going to show you today. Number one, we have the ICS PCR97. ICS is one of the oldest manufacturers of airsoft guns on the market, and they have made a fantastic gun. The PCR97 has an all-aluminum construction. It's officially licensed by Olympic Arms, and so it has a great element of realism there. And it also is the only gun we're going to look at today with a split gearbox design. So you can breach the upper and lower receiver just like you would a real M4 and take out the upper gearbox, which makes upgrading and cleaning and maintenance super easy with the PCR97. Now, some of the drawbacks with the PCR97 are the fact that it is a front-wired M4 RIS, meaning the battery has to be mounted externally via a PEC box that's included from ICS. But they kind of make up with that with the awesome price tag and extra accessories that they include with the gun, because the PCR97 comes with a vertical foregrip, 2 high-capacity magazines, and a little bottle of BBs. And it's also the most affordable gun that we're going to take a look at today at $310.25. So if you just can't get over the externally mounted battery on the ICS PCR97, then you might be interested in G&G's Raider TR15 XL. This AEG is a part of G&G's top tech lineup of AEGs, meaning it has the best build quality internally and externally, and it has ultra realistic features. Obviously, the gun has a full metal body and a full metal rail system. This gun's rail system actually extends in front of the front sight post on the gun, allowing for additional rail real estate for mounting accessories like vertical grips, flashlights, lasers, bipods, or whatever else your heart desires. In fact, G&G have included with this gun a vertical grip and 2 rail covers to help protect your hands. This gun also has very, very realistic features such as the pneumatic blowback system, a functional bolt catch and release, both of which are something that the PCR97 didn't have. The forward assist functions to release the spring and gearbox tension on the inside of the gun, and this thing has a crane stock that houses the battery, so you can adjust the crane stock to fit your length and comfort for shooting, and it also hides the wires from the battery so it doesn't give it away as an AEG. The GR15 Raider is for sale on our website for $365, and one thing that it is lacking as far as realism goes is real gun trademarks, and if that's something that you absolutely require, then you might be interested in our next gun, which is the Classic Army Tango Down ECR5. Classic Army is obviously the airsoft manufacturer of this gun. It has officially licensed Tango Down trademarks all over this thing, as well as really unique Tango Down accessories such as the unique TD magazine, the TD Shorty vertical grip, and 2 rail covers to help protect your hands. The rail on the ECR5 is also really unique in the fact that it has a quick detaching lower rail system. What this does is allows you to take off the lower rail and quickly mount a barrel mounted M203 launcher to this thing, if that's something you want to do. Also, the stock on this thing is extremely high-tech. Like the GR15 Raider, it is a crane stock that houses the battery for the AEG and hides the wires. It's extendable, and it looks really unique because it has storage in the stock that not a lot of other crane stocks have. This gun also has realistic features such as a functional bolt catch and a blowback system. So this is an electric blowback AEG. At $389, the ECR5 is kind of the middle child for the M4s that we're going to be looking at today. Next up on our list is the Knights Armament SR16 by VFC. Now, we all know VFC is the premier manufacturer for AEGs. They make the best externals on the market. They make the best internals, arguably, and also they have ultra realistic guns, and the SR16 is no exception. It's officially licensed by Knights Armament. It has super realistic features such as the Knights engraved logos on the body. The URX rail system looks identical to the real gun. It has the built-in front flip-up sight built into it. This thing does have a functional bolt catch and release, and it's also the only M4 that we're going to be looking at today that has ambidextrous features such as the fire selector, bolt catch and release, and the magazine release. There are also also QD sling attachment points all over this thing on the rail system and on the lower receiver of the body. This gun also has a crane stock like other M4s that we've looked at today that hide the battery wires and allow the user to adjust the stock to the length that they prefer. At $420, the Knights Armament SR16 by VFC is the second most expensive gun that we're going to look at today, second to the Polar Star PR15 Tactical. Now, the Polar Star PR15 Tactical is kind of a unique M4 RIS because it's not technically an AEG. The externals of this gun are made by VFC, the same guys that made our Knights Armament SR16, but the insides of this gun are made by Polar Star, and they're what's called a fusion engine. There's no gears in here, it's not a mech box, it's a high-powered air module that is controlled with an electronic fire control unit that is built into the gun. So on the outside, this is technically an M4 RIS, and it does have a fantastic aluminum construction made by VFC. It has a 7-inch free float rail system with a flip-up front sight, and it also has an all-aluminum body. But where the gearbox was is Polar Star's fusion engine, and in order to operate this thing, you need to have a backpack with a high-powered air tank inside of it and a hose running into the pistol grip of this gun. And this gun happens to be the most expensive. The PR15 Tactical is for sale on our website for $715, and that does not include the air tank and line. So that is one of the downers with this highly technical Airsoft M4 RIS. Well, there you have it. You have a lot of new options for an M4 with a rail system right from the factory, and price ranges ranging everything from $300 to $715. So if you're in the market for an M4 RIS and the KWA that you're interested in just isn't available, then take a look at some of these options or many of the other options on our website on airsoftgi.com. My name is Tim. Thanks for watching GI TV. Airsoft GI would like to thank our sponsors.